Hello everyone and welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 video, but you already knew that because you are so smart. And speaking of the smartest people have hit that subscribe button and rang that bell, and they also made sure all notifications are turned on so they can be part of the hottest Supreme Commander 2 action that this channel has to offer. And guys, remember last video I asked you, what does Still Speaks AI mean? Still speaks as an AI means? Well, Alphahex finally told me. He told me it was nonsensical and a lot of those deeper things in the iceberg are complete jokes. So GPG tax fraud is a joke. LOL. Anyhow, have you seen Alphahex's new video yet? It's pretty funny. Check it out. And shouting out Spiff, check out his Twitch channel called Orangeables. It sounds absolutely delicious, so definitely check that out. He's a cool dude. And also watch my interview with Tatsu. He's a great guy and he's making a Supreme Commander-like game. So yeah, definitely check that out. So anyhow guys, let's move on with this. The map is Treallach Island. Treallach. Why am I putting an I in there? The map is Treallach Island, and it's a 2v2, obviously. So Team 1 is up here being scouted by the orange player, and Team 2 is down here. So let's introduce the players, shall we? We got Alphahex spawning in as the brown Aeon Commander, dropping down a double land factory opener. And then, yeah, he's getting scouted too, and he's pumping out a bunch of MMLs. And then we got Accone spawning in as the red Sovereign Commander, dropping down a triple land factory opener and then pushing out to his opponent's base almost immediately. And then we got the one who scouted. We got Polarbearz spawning in as the orange UEF Commander, dropping down an air factory and a land factory. So he definitely saw all the things. And then we got Iron Commander spawning in as the purple UEF Commander, dropping down a triple land factory opener. So guys, this match has a whole bunch of great players. Like, every single player here is easily in the pro category. Some of the best players who have played. So Iron Commander is being attacked, but it looks like Polarbearz is saying no to that. He's going to bomb these fish dudes. They're going to die a slow death, but he also has to worry about Accone slowly walking up with 2 engineers and a handful, well, this is a turd of loyalists coming up to do some work. So a high damage air tower goes down, and too bad Cybran don't have an anti-air system. Yeah, not anti-air, like an MML thing right out of the gate, because that would have been really helpful. Iron Commander grouping up his units to be sure to protect. Yeah, Accone needs to be ahead of his units so that they don't die from any commander shots. Oh, he does have Cobras. Okay, he's got a Cobra. I was wondering where that MML fire came from. So, ooh, that's going to hit the commander, isn't it? So they're building a point defense. Polarbearz built a point defense. And Polarbearz is doing the right thing. He's body blocking with his ACU, trying to heal that point defense, but it goes down anyhow. Polarbearz is really running low on... He doesn't have as many troops as Accone does because he went air. And he should be getting shields on these factories, but that factory's about... Oh, there it is. The shield's up. And he's behind the shield, so this is going to afford him some HP. But let's see how long it lasts. Now he's got Accone as an engineer reclaiming the factory, which is a very strong thing to do. Accone should probably pull his forces back until this happens here. And Accone's setting up some delicious yummy mass. Why not? And that factory is down. Accone is... Where's his reinforcements? They're slowly trickling in. He doesn't have very many reinforcements. Polarbearz is looking very, very unhealthy, but Accone isn't that much better off. Accone could back off and he would be just fine. He could fall back to the high damage air tower and everything for him would be just fine. And there's a fight going on here between Alphahex and Iron Commander. So, oh my goodness, what happened to Accone? How'd he get into the red? And boom, down he goes. What happened there? And Polarbearz survives. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happened to Accone's ACU. He has almost full health right here, and Polarbearz is less than half. Let's see what happened here. This is really, really bizarre. Okay, so Accone is taking damage from what now? Those tanks. So they're focusing down the ACU. He's losing health, and bombers are overhead. Okay, so something hit him. So he's taking a lot of damage from bombers. And there's lots of things hitting. Yeah, the tanks are constantly hitting him. And Polarbearz is behind the shield. And bombers are going off. And boom! Down he goes. So it looks like Accone died from constant tank barrage. And that's about it. So yeah, that's what happened. Thanks, guys. Thanks for checking that out with me. I don't know what happened there, so let's see what's going on here. Iron Commander is trying to back up. He's taking a lot of damage. Those shields, those P-shields could only protect so much. And oh no, looks like he's gonna meet the same fate. Yeah, those fish shoots are fish shoots. Boom! Down he goes. One of those Yenzus got underneath the shield and he was taking full on damage. So let's speed this up just a little bit. What a strange beginning. One player from each team has been eliminated from this match. Yeah, that little eagle eye did not last too long now, did it? Now Polarbearz trying to rebuild his base, and lucky for Alphahex, his base hasn't even been touched. Some bombers coming out trying to put some work in, but they're just quickly shut down by the crawdads coming out of the factory. So there's a lot of yummy mass for Polarbearz because he's, well, he is UEF, so we could send an engineer over to rebuild right here. That would cost half as much to build on, but he could also suck up that delicious yummy mass. So he's got some reclaim queued up, the right thing to do. Get that yummy delicious mass, dat mass, yo. And yeah, he's pushing up to get this base, so that's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. I think Alphahex should do the same, as Alphahex is repairing his damaged ACU. Smart thing to do. They're both really trying to rebuild and get themselves in a position of power. Has Polarbearz repaired his ACU? No, he hasn't. His ACU is still sparking. He's getting some P-shields, but Alphahex has a pretty powerful army coming in. Will they be able to do anything? Alphahex has the HP advantage right now. I think he's got at least one training on that ACU. So he's definitely got that HP advantage, even though they may both be in the yellow. Bombers taking a lot of damage, putting some damage on some units, but two bombers go down. And the battle between two titans of Supreme Commander 2, Alphahex and Polarbearz. Alphahex doing a good job at shielding his units. Polarbearz doing a good job at using that shield and getting some hits on with that artillery. Probably predicting where Alphahex is going to be. Really, really top-notch play there. Yep. Polarbearz probably getting a shield on that factory. Yes, there's that shield. Gonna be very, very helpful. P-shields going down. Alphahex losing some units, but getting double shields on his units himself. So Artillery's bouncing back. Really a lot of fighting happening here. Ooh, Alphahex not shielding those units off to the side, so they're taking a lot of damage. Losing a lot of health. Alphahex repairing his ACU. Polarbearz trying to get in there to do as much work as possible. Bombing Alphahex's units. Ooh, a connection. Repairing, that's a good move. Don't want to stand there to take artillery fire. Artillery does a lot of damage. Artillery fire is not ideal at all, but that mass extractor goes down for sure. So Polarbearz building a factory and Alphahex building a factory. I wish I could see their eco. Alphahex saying, no, you cannot build here. I wonder if that reclaim was gotten by Polarbearz, that yummy mass, dat mass, yo, or if it decayed on its own. Now, we're getting into 12 minutes into the game. Are there any research stations for... Yes, there's 1 for Alphahex, 2, going on 3. So that means we're definitely going to be getting into teleport range here. We got the second Chrome Health Shield upgrade on the units, so they're very, very tanky now. But P-Shields are hitting a... What would you call that? A critical mass. However, they're still going down. There's a lot of TML fire on those factories for Alphahex. Probably trying to take out that point defense. Or at least that factory. Is it working out? Yes, that factory is down. Now Alphahex is going to retreat and regroup. A little sneaky. Two tanks right there are putting in some work. Protected by 4 crawdads. That's enough anti-air. Man, these bombers are not doing a lot of damage. Those bombers are not doing a lot of hardly any damage. The shields are just too good. And Alphahex picks up that mass extractor. That is quite a fairly good pickup there. Sucking up some delicious yummy mass. Dat mass, yo, way to go there, Polarbearz. That point defense is now undefended. It's gone. Yeah, these units are not going to last very long. Controlling K. Alphahex control K'd him. Made sure that he didn't give his opponent any RP. No research. Now Alphahex needs a good number of fish stoots, some mobile missile launchers to ensure that those shields go down. Now teleport has finally been researched, and teleporting some units on top of the plateau and then teleporting the rest back. MML's up here. Now that is dirty. Incredibly strong. Taking out nothing because... Oh, took out that poor little engineer. A bunch of anti-air. Destroying all of those Eagle Eye bombers. Yeah, that's a lot of MMLs to destroy a lot of factories. That is not going to be good for Polarbearz. Polarbearz is sucking up delicious yummy mass again. Definitely trying to keep that eco up, but he's going to be losing a whole lot. He really needs to do something about this, but double shields, yeah, this is donezo. This whole area is donezo. So Polarbearz is going to probably do a last push. He has units, but he doesn't have MMLs. He's getting surrounded. Oh my goodness, he's surrounded by double shielded tanks. His shields are not working because Alphahex is getting under them. A lot of damage going on here. Polarbearz is not taking damage yet because he's taking damage now. And there's enough units that's been destroyed. He's in the red. Polarbearz trying to fall back to his shields, but I think it's over for Polarbearz. And boom! Down he goes. Polarbearz has become extinct. So very well played there by Alphahex. I mean, that was an awesome job there by Accone to do some damage to Polarbearz. And Iron Commander tried really hard to hold that little land bridge there, but he wasn't able to. Great players. It's the third match in a row to feature Iron Commander, so that's cool. I like that. So that's awesome. So this might have been a tournament match or something. I am not exactly sure where it's from, but all I know is that Alphahex sent it to me, so thank you so much for sending me that top level pro replay. So hopefully those at home enjoyed it. I'm probably going to go back and, do a quick little, splice in there to see what happened to Accone, how his health went from being firmly in yellow to being like nothing, like what the heck. But yeah, so awesome plays by everybody, really, really great. And remember, Alphahex has a channel. Definitely click the link down below and subscribe to him. He does a lot of memes. That's probably his main thing. I mean, if there's memes, that means this game has a culture, right? So the community has a huge culture, and Alphahex is one of the best meme people in the Supreme Commander 2 community. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I haven't seen better memes. I mean, Accone does great memes too. Guy does as well, and I think RB does as well. So Purple also, I think. But I think Alphahex posts more consistently. So pat him on the back. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Check out those good memes and Supreme Commander 2 videos or whatever else he decides to post. Hook this guy up with a subscription. You know what I mean? And follow my boy Spiff as well. He's a good dude, and Orangeables. Seriously, it's the most delicious sounding stream on Twitch. Definitely check it out. And again, check out Tatsu's interview. It turned out really well, and I want you guys to see that game. Definitely see that upcoming game because I'm very interested in it as well. So anyhow, I'm going to finish this off. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorites, that helps me out, and send your good replays to steelspeaks@gmail.com. I think Alphahex may have gone that route, or maybe he went the route of joining. Well, he is the king of the Discord server because he created it years and years ago, and we have like 1,800 members, by the way, so definitely get involved in that to see those memes and get games going on. So what are you doing? And then there's hashtag replays for Still Speaks, where you could put replays there and at me, and I will definitely check them out and be like, yo, that's a replay. Cool. Definitely going to check that out. And you already could direct message me. Do only one of those, though. If you do all of them, it'll confuse the heck out of me and kind of upset me. So, yeah, do only one. Anyhow, yeah. Thanks to Alphahex for the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. So, yeah, that's super cool. Thanks, dude. So yeah, comment, say something nice down below about the players, about the game. Just say something nice because 2020 was hard and we need more positivity in the world. So let's just be positive people and make the world a better place. So if you like what I do and you want to support this channel, I have a Patreon page. So definitely check that out if you want to support this channel in any way. And I got to shout out my patrons. We got Alphahex, of course, Iron Commander, 2 great patrons. We got, who else do we got here? We got Helios, I like that guy a lot. And we got Novitrix, another good dude. So we got a bunch of great patrons. If you want to be amongst them, that's how you do it. And if you want to support my channel another way, you could go to bandcamp.com and buy my band's entire discography for like $2.50 or something like that. It's absurdly low for the amount of music you would get. And that also includes the 2 tracks we haven't yet released. One's done. I'm working on one this weekend. Hopefully it turns out. So yeah, give us some love and let me know if you bought something. That would mean the world to me. So yeah, I think I'm at that point to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes because it needs something interesting. Wow, why do I do that? Share with your friends, family, and foes because it needs something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.